What is going on, guys? You already know who it is. It's your boy Cubs fan. Welcome back to another video. Today, SDS dropped another bombshell, and the DD live stream was today. Here is just a recap for you guys on what happened and what they announced during the Diamond Dynasty live stream, because it was absolutely nuts. First thing they talked about, guys, was when you start out in your Diamond Dynasty team, after you create everything in your uniforms, you can now pick through like a draft type sort of player system. Like basically, you pick through what you want to, who you want to play with first, and then you even pick what stadium you want to start out with. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I think that's gonna be a very interesting thing to start out with. Next thing that they brought to our attention was the fact that stats on player cards now are finally back. Yes, they have brought back stats on player cards. You will no longer have to go to a certain area to look at your player stats. It's going to be right on the card, and there are even more stats added to the card. It is absolutely incredible. They added even in a marketplace trends tab on the card, and you can check how well the card has been selling throughout, if it's dipped in price or it's upped in price. It makes it for a hell of a lot easier for us to sell cards and figure out what price we want to set it to. They also announced plenty of new legends and flashback cards, all for us to glamour over. It was absolutely incredible, all the flashbacks that they announced, and I'm just gonna go run down the list of all the flashbacks and legends that they announced here. Roberto Alomar, which is a pretty good card to say the least for a fielding card attribute. He's got 90 some bunting, not great contact, decent speed, and just a great all around fielding second baseman. A big one here, Wade Boggs, on base machine. Rest in peace to Wade Boggs, by the way. This is going to be a great card to use for getting on base no matter what, with 90-some vision. Incredible vision for this card. This one you guys might have guessed. In yesterday's trailer, they revealed him, but they finally bought us the stats here. Johnny Damon, Red Sox version, absolutely mashes righties, but I don't know if I would want to put him in the outfield with his 40 arm strength. Ugh. A rookie Noah Syndergaard, which is we kind of been waiting for this and knowing that it's possibly going to happen at some point since they didn't release it in MLB 16. A 93 overall Giancarlo Stanton from the All-Star game. Absolutely incredible hitting card with 90-some power across the board with the low vision, but a lot of people I think will still use this card. A Nelson Cruz gold card. Not bad of a hitter. He's an incredible hitter. Just like his rookie card from last year's game. A flashback Craig Kimbrell 99 overall, which we kind of saw this last year, so this is nothing new to us, but looks pretty nice either way. A postseason version of Pablo Sandoval from when he hit 3 home runs in Game 1 of the World Series and ended up hitting 500 the rest of that World Series. A postseason Hunter Pence, which absolutely mashes lefties. A Josh Donaldson athletics card from before he went to the Blue Jays, which is pretty good with the power, 99 power against lefties. That's dang. Now this card made me jizz a little bit, but this is the postseason Kyle Schwarber when he had 5 home runs in the 2015 postseason, which was. This card is absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to play with this. This one is probably going to be the best hitter in the game, but who knows what else they're going to release. But a 93 overall Hanley Ramirez, not the greatest fielding in the world, but look at those hitting attributes. Those are some incredible hitting attributes, not going to lie. Man, that card is going to be incredible. Then to end the stream, they brought us along the prime stats of Prime Ken Griffey Jr., which at first glance may look like it's not the greatest. It doesn't have... the Hanley has better hitting stats, but all around, this card absolutely looks phenomenal. It really does. You might have noticed that in some of these cards that they have these symbols in there. That's because they have brought along new card types. Obviously, we've seen the legend and the flashback, but now they're bringing us to Rookie, Breakout, Impact Veteran, All-Star, Postseason, and now Hardware, which could be Cy Young, MVP, any hardware that any of these players got, which is going to allow them to bring more cards to the game. And also, the rating system has been revamped. Now, diamonds are 90 to 99 overall, golds are 85 to 99, silver is 80 to 84, bronze is 70 to 79, and then common are 0 to 69, which I think is fresh and great, and hopefully maybe this brings great pack odds to the rest of these cards. They have also brought along new features to the game, new ways to play, new missions, and a revamped Inside Edge. They first revealed to us Seasons Mode, which Seasons Mode will just be, it will only last a certain amount of time. So let's say to begin the game, it will start out and it will go for, the season will go for about a month. And then they'll go through another season, then another season, and you'll get through these divisions, and how far you get into these divisions is what kind of rewards you will get, which can be a vast array of awards. And there's also a unranked games you can play. You can play games against anybody that wants to play unranked, and it won't affect your rating at all. And then there's leaderboards for that Seasons Mode, which is it has leaderboards for just the season itself, and then all-time leaderboards. They explained to us what the events were, and every month or so they're going to have a different style event. For example, the start MLB, they're going to do Wild Wild West, which is restricted to only players from the West, and it's free to enter into these events. And when you are prompted to go to a lineup, and you will start your lineup. It will only bring in teams, obviously, from the West, like Padres, Giants, Dodgers, anybody from the West, and you are restricted into your lineup. So basically, you can only put in an 87 overall or 88 overall, and the rewards will differ from each event, and also in events, the amount of innings you will play in this will also differ. So one event you could be playing for 3 innings. Another event you could be playing in a game of 9 innings. They also announced all these new missions for us. Some of these can be single player and also played in multiplayer. And you can get an array of different awards. There will also be stat driven, like hitting for the cycle or exchanging different equipment for a bigger piece of equipment. It's a pretty incredible thing that they're bringing in with these new missions. You can, you'll be able to play more single-player games for people that obviously want to play single-player. Another thing that they introduced was programs, which is also another style of missions, which you can do in single-player or in mostly single-player, I believe, but I'm not too sure on that. But they showed us that there will be a mission starting out to do for Chris Archer and what he did during his rookie season. And for every mission that you complete in single player or multiplayer, it will get you a percentage up in that program. And then I believe when you finish that program, you will get a certain player or a certain equipment. They did also tell us on Inside Edge that it is going to be completely revamped. There is a new section in the player card which tells everything about the matchup that he is facing, the player is facing. So, for example, all these screenshots show Jason Kipnis is facing Jake Arrieta. He faces well against Jake Arrieta, and he's facing a righty, so he's only going to get his batting upgraded against the righties. Not to mention, they also said that not everybody is, or these big players are going to have high inside edge every single day. They're all going to have bad games. And guys, whether we like it or not, the created player is still there. It's still going to be used. Wow. Ooh. They also brought along to us the top 3 infielders, top 3 outfielders, top 3 pitchers, and top 3 relief pitchers, all live series. You guys can pause throughout this parts and check which players are on here on your list. And also, you guys might have noticed in the trailer, Rich Hill was a 97 overall. They reassured us Rich Hill is not a 97. Last thing I'm gonna bring to you guys is it is now called Ticket Counter. It is what used to be the Captain Store, but it's now called Ticket Counter, and you have a universal profile going up to 400 levels. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video for more MLB 17 news and gameplay. Make sure you also pause throughout the video. I know there was a lot of screenshots, and you may not have been able to read any of it, so make sure you go through it. But thank you guys again for watching. Appreciate it, and take it easy, guys. Peace.